Oh, the R8 is looking so clean in this winter time with my customized wheels, white calipers, the beige wrap, which some of you love or hate, and the Armytrix exhaust. Word on the street is that we're going on a road trip, and there's a few steps and modifications that we need to do before we go on that road trip. So, step one. So, step one would be to install this carbon steering wheel onto the Audi R8. So what do you say? Let's get it installed. Yeah, step one done. New carbon steering wheel, looking sick. Alcantara for the grips, and then a white dead center line. I think that's what they call it. Looking sweet with the Kevin air fresheners, which are still available on my website. Right, step two. Now stage two would be to install the wing on the back. In the previous video, I showed you the two Maxton design wings that I have for the Audi R8, the big wang and the little wing. Now I have chosen which one I want, but it's actually being painted in the paint shop at the minute and I've not got it back yet. So step two, we're gonna have to miss. But that doesn't mean that we have to skip stage three, which is the Maxton design splitter and side skirts extensions. Now, I want to know what you guys think of this, but obviously I won't be able to find out until after this video's up. I've got the carbon effect, it's not actually real carbon, splitters and side skirts, but I'm just a bit unsure as because obviously it's being a carbon effect, it's not real carbon. Then I've got the carbon skin side blades. It doesn't quite match up, it's not quite the same colour, it's not quite the same weave. So I'm thinking whether to wrap these black as opposed to just put them on, because I don't think it will match. The front splitter I think might look okay because there's nothing carbon on the front, but for now, probably just gonna send it. Front splitter is on, looks pretty cool. I may wrap it gloss black though. This is probably the most stupidest idea when you find out where exactly we're going on the road trip. You are supposed to nut and bolt these Maxton design kits on, but I've used 20 self-tapping screws, and I'll tell you what, if that's coming off, the bumper's coming with it. I think, hopefully. Hopefully not. I'm actually buzzing with that. It looks so sick. Like, even though I chose not to wrap them and stuck with this sort of carbon effect, it works. Like the splitter mixed with the side skirts, mixed with the carbon side blades, it actually looks sick. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. But come take a closer look. Front carbon splitter. At first, I wasn't too sure, but then now with the carbon effect side skirt extensions, it looks absolutely banging. Thumbs up for that. Right, on to the next step. The next step would be to wrap the door shuts, which I know loads of you have been dying to see done. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to do it because we actually leave tomorrow. So you guys are gonna have to just ignore the door shuts for now. We're gonna do them when we get back. So let's go on to the step after that. Quite an important step, this one, and this is to make sure that your co-driver, who you'll be driving over 1,000 miles with, knows how to drive the Audi R8. So Hannah's back on the channel again, and you've got to know how to drive the R8 because we will be driving over 1,000 miles in it from tomorrow. But before you get in the car, let's just take a look at the new merch. check this out. These are the V8 hoodies. Obviously, we've got a love for V8s at the minute, so why not make a full merchandise of V8? So we've got here on the back, V8 Precise Engineering. We just love V8s. And then on the front, it's actually an Elvis Presley quote. Ambition is a dream with a V8 engine. These are limited stock and they look so good. They're sand coloured to match the Audi R8 outside. Link is in the description for them. But for now, Hannah, time for you to get in. You ready?
Yeah. I don't know why I waved.
Right, and that's a cold start with the valves closed. Hannah doesn't quite know how to use the valves yet, but I'm sure we'll get into that. Let's go.
Are you ready for some?
Hannah is really good.
I hate this car.
Well, she hates the R8 already.
Ready?
Yeah, you might want to take your handbrake off.
Well, why does it not have an automatic one?
The clutch in this is really heavy.
And you can't tell where the bike point is.
And I do want a clutch at the end of it. Manual is better.
It's not.
Do you like the steering wheel?
Yeah, I do actually. It's the only thing I like.
Slow. That is close, but that was okay. Had to get out of the car to see if we can make over speed bumps with the new splitter. So right now, Hannah is driving with the valves closed in comfort mode. And this is what it sounds like, comfort mode. I said that wrong, it's actually neighbourhood mode. So to keep your neighbours nice and happy, then you've got absolute anti-social behaviour mode, which is this one, valves open. This bottom mode here keeps the valves closed till about 3,000 revs and then opens them up. It sort of recognises when you're giving the car a bit of beans. I like this mode, it's pretty cool.
Bit of beans.
Are you used to it?
Yeah, it's alright.
Right, so let's show the different exhaust valves, open and close. So not only can you do it with that little fob there, I can also do it using the Armytrix app. Okay, so valves, open. Red. We've also got live data, so I can also see water temp, turbo pressure, but obviously we don't have a turbo on this. Also, we can shoot for trouble codes as well. Pretty cool little app. Good stuff.
I like that.
Right, there is one last step. We need to go to the unit to do the final step before the road trip. So, let's go. Right, the final step. This one is going to be a bit controversial. Some of you are going to hate it, some of you are going to love it. I personally think it looks sick and it's going to be practical as well. Not many of my mods are practical. This one definitely is. Come check it out. Yes. Probably what you're looking at right now, you're thinking, what the hell is that? Well, let's just put it on the car. 2 seconds. And there it is. It is on the most practical thing an R8 has ever seen. And it looks sick as well. I think it looks quite, well, streamlined for a roof box. Now, I've collaborated with number one, Tree Frog Racks, using their suction mounts. With my BMX, I used to mount that to my Audi TT using the same suction mounts. The problem is, Tree Frog don't actually make a specific roof box mount for Audi R8s or any sort of supercars. They do suction mounted roof bars, and I tried them on there, but it just made the roof box sit so high. But I've seen Stradman, John Olsen all mount roof boxes to like the R8s, the Lambos, and it just looks sick when they're mounted. Problem is, you can't buy it anywhere. So, with help from Dan Chambers, who has actually got his own YouTube channel, some of you may have seen it, we made these specially designed brackets to fit on the back with the tree frog mount, so it sits looking really just not out of place. And this thing is all going to be available on my website after you see it travel over 1,000 miles on the road trip that we're about to go on. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Oh my days, look at it. It looks incredible with the roof box on the back. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Controversial, but practical. That is definitely a 10 out of 10 from me. Starting to get dark already, so make sure you click that subscribe button, because tomorrow we will be leaving and you're gonna see a full road trip video coming very soon. So have a good Christmas, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Peace out. There is no way this is coming off. Fingers crossed.
Like a drug that I just can't deny.